Let's get some tunes on. Get my paper. This don't feel very safe, you know. I got a few screws loose, literally. Still bloody tidy, you know. Oh! Right. Girls play of the year, wasn't I? Happy Friday, I got some news. Oh gosh, babes. I'm boiling. Literally. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm in Jamaica. I wish. You know, a girl can dream, innit? Everybody loves a dreamer. You know what is cheaper in your imagination? And you can do anything in your imagination. Think about it. Clever Shams. Anyways, I got some news, man. I got some wicked news. How am ya? Enigma, how am ya? It's an heat wave next week. I better get my arms done and my down blows and my legs and everything. OMG. Let's get the bikini out. You know me, I love an heat wave. Fucking love it. And in England, it only lasts for about a day for the whole year. So you're fucked. I want that door shut. It's pissing me off. Pardon, I've been folding clothes and trying to sort out the room. It's been murder. I'll shit you fucking know. You know when you call up your arse, look at my belly and putting on weight and everything? I ain't lying. I don't care. Shams don't care. Fuck it. Now, I got some proper celebrity news for you lot today. I can't believe there's I don't know why I didn't mention that Kevin Katona one the other day, but that one's boring. But yeah, I've got some really good ones today. I can't believe it. So let me just start off by saying all my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. But they might as well be, because I'm always right. On the money. I've been threatened 3 times this week. Hi everyone coming in. I've been threatened 3 times this week, and I don't know why people keep threatening me. It's like they've got a death wish. So to my haters, yeah. Fuck off. Sandal, I couldn't give a fuck. I don't know what the fuck they want me to say. Please leave me alone. Hold on. I'm scared. Was that convincing enough? Hold on. I bet them all sitting there again. You will be. Will I? Really? Fuck off. Fuck my haters. Hi to all my lovers. I love you too. Everybody needs a sham in their life. You might have a better life when you have a better person like me. So what we got? We got Bella Hadid calling the police on one of her mates at the fashion show, people. We got Maddie McCann's stalker being arrested, and they've only arrested the person that helped donate cash to the stalker. Oh shit, you fucking know. We've also got GENE Hackman's kids thinking that man's owed them some money and he got stalked, because that's what the missus said before she died. Fact. We've also got young Philly accused from last year of raping a next girl. Yeah. And they didn't even tell us, the Spanish police and shit from Magaluf. Yeah, the girl reported it from last year, mush. I shit you fucking know. So it seems like this man's got an ongoing trend, didn't he? So which one do you want to know first? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got loads of stories, to be fair. Let's start off with some more boring. Let's start off with another boring one. Oh, we've also got P. Diddler. There's been 5 charges in his court case, so there's just been dropped, people. 5 charges for Jane Doe's been dropped, and he went in court a couple of days ago, and P. Diddy is demanding that every single victim be named and shamed, apparently. Couldn't make that shit up, could ya? Then there's rumours going around about Diddler, the fiddler, yeah? And Jay-Z. I don't know why everyone thinks it's just Diddler, Jay-Z. There's T.I., there's Busta Rhymes. They're all fucking doing it. Every fucking one of them. I don't know why Diddler is the only one going down for it. You might as well throw Oprah in jail. Throw fucking all of it. Just shut the fucking lot of them in. Standard. But then again, do you really want to be paying for all that jail money? Because fucking hell. Might as well just chuck them on the Jeff Epstein Island and make them all enjoy themselves. No kiddies. That's the only stipulation, because then they won't want to do it unless you throw in a couple of albinos and shit like that. They ain't doing nothing. Call me a liar. So yeah, that's what's happening with the latest on Diddler. 5 people. 5 of the cases has been dropped. And the Tony Busby case to do with Jay-Z, and a lot of them to do with Diddler, those have been dropped in the last few days, people. And it's a bit confusing. Basically, it's because he didn't file it in the right place. He's supposed to have filed it, because New York, you can get away with anything if you work with the coppers. All you got to do if you live in New York is just pay a couple of cops, and you can get away with murder, literally. But you know, there's other states in America where it's not that easy, people. Do you know what I mean? Because the actual coppers are real coppers. They're not dodgy. So you can't really get away with murder in some other states. Literally. Call me a liar. That's what's going on. Hiya, you alright? Everyone coming in? So, basically, Tony Busby, it's to do with where he filed the cases and the dates that he filed them. That's why a lot of them have been dropped. It's nothing to do with, oh, he's innocent. And don't forget, like I told you, with the RICO charges, yeah, anyone can get fucked with that, because you need more than one person to get fucked with that. So he's going to be dropping out some names. But trying to prove SA allegations is very hard, or rape allegations, unless you've actually got proof. And the fact of the matter is, I did tell you lot at the start of the week that ex-copper has come out and said that P. Diddy has paid this person and named some judges and other people in the political fields and that kind of field, government fields, that have been paid off by Diddler and the rest. So I don't know why no one's chatting about that in the news. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Did you lot know that? Did you know that? Thank you, girls. Thank you, Enigma. Please smash the like, subscribe, and share. And I don't get paid on YouTube, so a bit of a donation would go a long way in my PayPal. I can then go and get a live. You know. So yeah, that's what happened with that one. And let's move on to there's a lot of court cases going on. Let's move on to another court case. Young Philly, I don't know if you lot remember Young Philly. He's done a lot of things. He's like a very big YouTuber, was a very big one. He's a young black man from England. Well, he's not from England. I think he's from Colombia or some shit like that. But he resides in England. He lives here. He used to. He's stuck in an Australian prison. And you know, the Australians are flaming laws. They're very strict. They don't fuck around much. I shit you fucking know. You don't fuck around with the flaming glass, the Sheilas. So what happened was, last year, he got arrested, young Philly. He's a very big, prominent star for the young people in England. And I don't know much about the rest of the world, but I am guessing because he's travelled the rest of the world and he seems to be very famous in the club scenes, in the young scenes, all that shit. He's done things like Soccer Aid. He does DJing and a lot of things like that. If anyone doesn't know who he is, boom, now you know who he is. Is it Bays? Brooklyn? I ain't been Brooklyn for years, much. I shit you fucking know. I like Brooklyn. I like the Bronx as well. I stay in normally the Bronx or Mount Vernon, or I go to North Carolina. I go to Raleigh. I go all over, to be fair. I ain't fussy. Yeah, girls play. You know, one thing I got to say about young Philly, I've never quite took to him. He came across as very cocky to me. I think maybe it's because of my age. I'm slightly a bit older than him. Probably slightly. I'm about fucking 20 years older. I'm fucking 43. I was young Philly. He's got to be, is it late 20s? I'm sure he's not early 30s, yeah. But anyway, he comes across as quite cocky. There's a group of young lads and a couple of ladies in this group, and they do fun programs, you know what I mean? I've watched a few of them, especially during the COVID, all that virus going around, and everyone was grounded literally at home. You know, those kind of things kept me going, all those Reddit stories, them people doing them kind of games, you know, stupid little games that they play. And it was all innocent, but young Philly came across as quite cocky, like too self-assured. Nothing wrong with having a bit of confidence. But he always thought he was the best looking in the group, in my humble opinion. There's always one, do you know what I mean? I'm the type, I go on a fucking group, I'll just sit there, I don't expect to be the best looking because nobody fucking likes me. He was cocky. Hi, Lynn. How are you, honey? He was very cocky, but that's just my opinion. What I do know is a lot of the younger people, they did really take to young Philly. And I thought to myself, these were the kind of young lads that they didn't endorse drugs, they didn't endorse alcohol, they was helping with charities, you know, they was just having nice fun. And I like people like that, even if they come across cocky. I think, you know what, it's good for the younger people to have, what's that word, people? You know, something good to look up to. And that's why I didn't really mind watching young Philly. But then again, I heard a lot of rumours before he came out about the Australian story about him throttling this girl and raping her in the hotel room. Now, I don't know what was going on with any of them freaky bitches, yeah? I shit you fucking know. But what I do know is he went to a club, and this isn't the first time it's happened, people. He's gone to clubs, you know, him and his mates are sleeping with these girls, and they're passing them around like a fucking paper bag. Seriously, women, have more respect for yourself, man. Your pussy is your fucking jewels. Once you give it up, man, don't give a fuck. Remember I told you that? Do you know what I mean? Have a bit of respect for yourself. You can flirt all fucking day long, but why are you giving it up like it's freebies? Like it's ladies' night? Seriously? Nah. That's all I need to say. No. My thingies, my jewels, my diamonds, it's worth more than gold. I don't care. I am Robert over here. Jessica, how's everything? Tony issue is he's out of the jurisdiction and he's licensed in Texas, not New York. So that's Jessica. She's talking about the Tony Busby case with P. Diddler and all that. She's completely right what she's saying. The jurisdiction in different states are completely different. Do you know what I mean? What you can get away with in New York, you probably won't be able to get away with in Texas. You know, all the different states have different laws, and that's a bit of a conundrum there. It can fuck you up. Seriously. I mean, in England, it's just one fucking law, don't matter where you live. In America, if I was the president, yeah, I'd separate it into 5 different places because you got 5 different timelines in it, or is it 4? America got 5 different timelines. And then for each of those timelines, I'll give you a governor each. I just fucking shove the governors there and everyone can shut the fuck up. And when every year they can come to me, the boss, the president, to have a little meeting to see what's going on in it, how much money they need, like pocket money and shit like that, and I'll keep an eye on them. And then every 3 months, I'll go around each place, standard, and check up on it. And then once a year, I'll go and visit, people from abroad to see what's going on, what trades we can do. They can help my country and then I can help them. Standard. Everyone's buzzing. And then ones that want to take over the country, I'll be like, babes, don't play games. Seriously, I know what you're doing. No, I'm not giving up my country. No, bye, bitch. It doesn't need Jessica. He needs a New York attorney. You all right, though, yeah? Robert, are you all right? Lena, are you? I know what my admins, everyone else that's coming. I hope that you're all having a good Friday. It could be Saturday for a lot here, but I'm guessing it's Friday for the most part of the people that are listening to me, innit? You know what I mean? Don't matter if you're in America or England, Caribbean. I'm guessing it's Friday, innit, Mush? The night is young, just like us. Oh, we fuck. I feel older than 100 years old. But fuck it, I'm still carrying on. So let's jog on, people, and stay in our lanes. Let's stick back to Young Philly. We can go back to the P. Diddy one. But if everyone reads what Jessica says, that's literally telling you what's happened in the Tony Busby court case that's filed that he's gone against P. Diddler. And like I said, I think it was today, 5 of the cases have been dropped. And Diddler wants the victims named. He wants all of them named and shamed. That's what he says. You know one thing about pedophiles and perverts, they don't give a fuck. If they did, yeah, they would have admitted to what they've done. They don't care. You can lock them up for fucking million years and the motherfuckers will still come out doing the same shit. I ain't lying. They don't give a fuck. They'll get a full license. Jessica, that's what he should do. I would have thought Tony Busby's company, it's a big company. You would have thought the motherfucker would have done that anyway. Do you know what I mean? He should know better. Sometimes I'm thinking, is he playing? On the real? His man's playing with us. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm thinking, for all I know, Diddler hired him. Fucking to fuck up the case, to make it. We don't know. There's that many mind plays and stupid games going on with these celebrities. I don't know what's going on. Shit, you know. That old man's my mate, yeah. What's he doing walking the street this summer night? Don't, it's dangerous, blood. It's like the 1960s, Fucking hell. Yeah, the 1960s, you can't be walking streets this summer night. Saying that, though, all the kids, they don't leave the yards anymore, do they? They're all stuck on the fucking computer on that fucking TikTok and the fucking X. And I don't mean the Xbox, I mean Twitter. You know what I mean? Insta and all that fucking shit. Thank fuck. Am I lying, though? Standard. That's what I mean. I don't know with these celebrities who's playing what games. But you know what, people? We're still here to report it. And fuck me if we got more to report. Right, let's stick with the Young Philly one because the breaking news is when they said that another girl had come out, another lady, I should say, young lady, they say she's either 20 or young 20s, but I'm pretty sure that they say she's 20. This happened in a Magaluf hotel, and she reported this straight. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Excuse me. She reported it straight away. This is with the young Philly case, people, the British one. If you don't know, a quick catch up. He got arrested, I think it was last year, and it was in Australia. Apparently, he took a lady back to an hotel. They were doing certain things that you do that you shouldn't be doing with mans, but you know, when you get a bit drunk, them kind of things that you be doing with them mans, and you're like, I regret it the next day kind of shit. Yeah. Anyway, she regretted it that night because apparently she came out with bare bruises. The girl was covered in bruises, and apparently he was strangling her. But I don't know, because apparently at first the sex or going in the room was consensual, and then it got a bit non-consensual, and when she's like, nah, blood, stop, it was like, no, you know what I mean? And that's when it got reported, and that's why. And in Australia, they don't fuck around, mate, and allegedly they've got evidence, so that's why they won't let him come back to England until the case is over. So a motherfucker could be stuck there. So then I found out, yeah, I think it was Tropical Juice. I think it was him that done. It's a fair play for him doing that report yesterday, because I haven't seen anyone else reporting on him. They like to keep shit quiet, don't they? I need some tissue, people. I've still got a fucking cold. I shit you know. Is that? Why is everyone walking the streets this time of night? What is it? Is he fucking prostitutes on free night? Or, what I mean, is he... What time is he? Oh, is it just me being a bit too old? I mean, it's 9 o'clock. Why are people walking the streets at this time of night? Don't they know it's dangerous? I don't trust nobody. I don't care. I'll shit you fucking out. You wouldn't catch me walking the streets now unless it was an emergency. I don't give a fuck. Call me little Miss fucking boring. You got dangers in your yard, let alone out on the fucking street. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather just sit at home and hopefully die there. Did you hear about that fucking YouTuber? He got killed on fucking YouTube by a neighbour. I thought I better start being nice to my neighbours. Before they break down my fucking door and start stabbing me up on my fucking live. I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? I'm only doing a report on P. Diddler. Leave me. You don't know, people are fucking nuts now. And the tablets that the doctors have given them, that's Pfizer or whatever. The fuck? They're all fucking nuts. They make me look normal, and that's saying something. Anyways, so it turns out this girl was in a Magaluf hotel, and she phoned up as soon as she got back to England. She phoned up the police. She reported that young Philly, she had sex with one of his friends, and that one was consensual, people. Yeah. Hi, Mandy, how are you? Jessica's not girl, please, I'm old. You know. Jessica, I feel about fucking 99.900 years old. Remember when you're young and you couldn't wait to grow up? And then when you grow up, you're like, fucking hell. Why? It ain't no fun. You gotta pay for bills. You have fucking kids until you're ready. They don't turn out how you want them to. No, you can't operate them like a button. Shut the fuck up. You got friends that you fall out with, the ones that you don't want, I'm always around you, and the ones that you do want, I'm dead. You know what I mean? She fucked up, mate, when you become an adult. It's crap. And then you're stuck taking fucking tablets and all that crap all your life. What's the point? I'd rather be a fucking android. Anyways, this girl, she reported, she's 20 now. So she must have been, 18, 19 at the time when this happened, I'm guessing. She said that she had sex with one of young Philly's friends, yeah? And that one was consensual. Then, young Philly, she went back to his room. Now, this is where it gets a bit cloudy for me. I don't know what happened. Whether they went back to the room just for a little chat, a chin wag, or whatever. I don't fucking know. But anyway, she ends up in his room and she said that he was touching her inappropriately. And then he raped her. She reported it a few weeks after when she arrived back home. And the British police contacted their Spanish counterparts. And the reason that none of us knew about it is because in Spain, it's to do with the laws and to do with raping people. Basically, it's innocent until proven guilty, which it should be, you know what I mean? But like I said, when it comes to anything to do with SA cases or rape, you know what I mean? Anything to do, regardless of whether you're a lady or a man, because yes, it can happen to both. Yeah. Regardless of what it is, it's very hard to prove it if you haven't got evidence or, you know, backup, like someone saw it, or, you know, even if you got evidence, motherfuckers can still sit there and deny it, you know what I mean? It depends on the jury. Like I said, no one wants to be known as a rapist. They like to do it, but they don't like to admit it. Yeah? Oh, Randy, how am I doing? I'm doing good, babe. Sorry. Sometimes the things on here doesn't come up. I'm really sorry if I'm ignoring anyone. I don't mean to, but I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for smashing the like. We're still carrying on. We've got a few more stories to get through. We haven't even started. So we've done the Magaluf one with young Philly. So that is someone else. Another lady that has come out with a grave case. Don't forget, people, she came out last year before the one that we know about now. So we know about the grave allegation that happened in Australia, which young Philly is still locked up for. And I don't think it's going to court until... Was it the end of this year? I think it was this year, wasn't it? Oh, the start of next year. Fuck me, these court cases take ages. But yeah, he has to sign on. He has to go to a court in Australia ever so often to fill out his name to make sure that he's still residing in Australia. Basically, he can't leave jail until this has gone to trial. But now we're finding out that there's other people that have been reporting it. And like I said, the Spanish police, they can't really tell us any news like that until after the trial. So really, young Philly's getting a bit of a track record because I've heard other people from Britain have reported him before this case as well. So how many people, it's like a can of worms now, how many people are actually going to be coming out telling us what's happening with young Philly? And have you noticed none of his friends really backing him up? He's got 1,000,001 friends, but where are they? Do you know what I mean? None of them wants to say anything. It's only that fat one, Chunks. You know, that fat black one. It's only him that's come out and said, I can't really say anything because of the lawyers and blah, blah, blah. Fuck off, Chunks. You was telling us bare shit before young Philly got locked up. You were saying that you didn't trust young Philly. It's on video. I don't trust you around. I would never trust you around my sisters or any females. That was your words. That was young Philly's best friend's words. And young Philly started crying on camera, people. So we already knew he was a fucking dirty, ratchet waste man. That's my opinion. And you know what? I wouldn't have sat there accusing him, but the way that he's acted in the past, and I know for a fact there's been more than 2 allegations, tells me that this is an ongoing trend for him. It's an ongoing behaviour or pattern that he should be avoiding. And these young men, it's not, just because a woman fucking flirts with you doesn't mean that they're easy choppings, easy goings. Have a bit of fucking respect, yeah, for women. And women, have respect for yourself. And you know what? Don't be going up to a man, flirting with him and all that, giving him the fucking signs. And you know what you're fucking doing. And when he tries it on, you're crying, like a fucking dumb bitch. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? You know what I mean? Seriously. I don't care. Because people are like, don't blame victims. It's not about blaming victims. It's about putting yourself in certain situations that you shouldn't be putting yourself in. If you know fucking better, don't do it. Do you know what I mean? Avoid the situation. Standing in it, it's called using your fucking brain and not your pussy. But maybe I'm the only fucking idiot that does that. Anyways, let's move on. We got 3 that I did pick up just. I've been asleep much. It's Friday. So me and the other half, we have fish and chips. Thank you, girls. Yep. People, tap that screen. Tap, tap, tap in. Listen, do you remember GENE Hackman? I can't remember what film he done, but I do know that he's fucking famous. GENE Hackman, people, passed away, didn't he? Now, here's the conundrum. And I got this one from Popcorn Planet, so I'm just going to give it you quickly. Cheers, Andy. Anyways, listen. So, GENE Hackman, yeah. He died. But his missus, the Chinese wench or the Korean, well, I ain't racist, but let's just say it like it is, innit? It looks like Chinese, Shinky. Nothing wrong with it. I'm fucking Chinese as well, so fuck it. Yeah? Innit, Jess? Jessica's the only pleasure I get. Apart from painting my fucking nails and going to sleep or having a fucking shit, simple things in life keep me going, babes. I'm not fussy. I've been bunning this for about 2 hours, much. I know. This is good shit. Take fucking legal here. Don't worry, the coppers know. I'm like, you know what? I'm Jamaican. I need this in my blood. It runs through my blood, most. It runs through my blood. Don't be racist, That's when I pull out my black card. It's like a credit card. I go through all my cards. Hold on. Disability? No, don't need that one today. Midget? No, don't need that one. English? No. Jamaica? No. The black card. I use black. That's the main one, man. You get anywhere with that. Don't play with me. And my black credit card. It's so good. Jess, a few of my admins, actually, they send me pictures of their loot on a Friday when they get down the shop and they get the little bargains. I'm like, fuck me. I need to get to America. Number one, the food looks better. I don't care if they're fucking genetically modified, but it looks nicer. That's number one. Number two, the weather, depending on where you live. I can move from state to state, depending on where the sun's going. So I can follow the sun around and stay warm. I'm lying though. Clever Shamz. You see, people, you need to all think like me. Which would be very hard. On a meal. Anyways, let's move on. So GENE Hackman, yeah, he died like, was it a month ago or some shit like that? Don't worry, people, I know death is sad, but the man was like literally, he was like fucking Lord of the Rings age. He's about fucking 100 and odd, that shit, And it's a shame that he died, you know what I mean? Death ain't funny. But you know what? Nobody knows really what death is like, do they? Like, because none of you like are dead, are ya? You might be dead inside, but you're still alive, mate. You might feel a bit dead, but you know what? We're still breathing. So we don't know if death is shit. I don't know why everyone's trying to make out like death is shit. I've died how many times? I fucking loved it, mate. Well, the last time I fucking liked it. I don't know about the time before that. That was a bit dark. That was a dark period in my life, you know what I mean? Pardon, but you know, now I see the light. I turned it on. Paid my electric bill. Anyway, so GENE Hackman, yeah, he had a will. In his will, it was for his missus, you know, ping pong pong. And I don't give a fuck, yeah. All my Chinese counterparts going, to be racist. Just shut up, because everyone on my fucking show gets fucking slated. So get the fuck over it. And all them white mans that bought you little ping pong pong over here, don't get in your feelings because nobody gives a shit. Apart from ping pong and your fucking bank manager. Anyways. He married this one and it turns out this one wasn't a user. She actually loved him. And they keep saying GENE Hackman and his young wife died. I know he's young, but don't play games. The woman was like nearly fucking 70. Most people die when they're like 40, 50, 60. So yeah, living 70 and 80, you're fucking lucky. Am I lying? If you live past fucking 60, you're lucky much. If you live past 50, that's half a fucking century. You're lucky. Do you know what I mean? I thought I'd be dead at 20. Well, obviously, my work here isn't done. But anyways, when it is, God will let me know. So, GENE had a will. And in the will, people, he left everything to his missus. And his missus was his care worker. She's the only one that looked after him. And you know what? It was pretty good. So we cut out all his adult kids out of the will. I can't say he cut them out. I mean, they're fucking adults. You should have fucking cash anyway. Like, shut the fuck up, innit? Just because your dad's an actor. Saying that, though, if GENE Hackman was my dad, I ain't gonna lie, I'd want a bit of cash. I ain't really bullshitting much. If my mum and dad's fucking rich, yeah, I want some cash. What the fuck will I lie for? Go, oh, I can do it on my own. Bitch, please help me. I need the money. Like, hello, I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask to have parents that was going to put me in the fucking spotlight and then skank me with no money. But anyways, so GENE Hackman's missus, allegedly, by the autopsy, she died first. And because she was the main caregiver, and she died, in her will, she wanted everything to be left to charity. There's always one. Yeah, I'm so good. I'm going to leave everything to charity. Bitch, you know what charities do with your money? They take the piss. I leave it to charity. Do the mega markle on ya. Charities take the fucking piss. 99.9% of charities just use your fucking cash. I mean, look at all you, like, yeah, every year you donate to that children in need. And what? That Red Nose Day and the other one. Save your fucking pussy clots or some shit like that. Fuck those. Save the animals. Pet. I don't fucking know. And then they got 1 million people. And they're like, look, this year we've raised 100 million. Are you telling me you can't build a fucking village with that? Shut the fuck up. They're taking you lot for a jam rag. They're taking the piss out of you every fucking year. They're siphoning your cash. And none of them African kids are getting it. All them fucking Romanians and that. Whoever they're palming them off this year. Whichever fucking kids are palming off, whichever one looks the most anorexic of the year, stick them on the advert. What are them people, the cameramen? What are they? Bring the fucking kids home. I know a white man who went, I don't know him personally. He went to Africa on holiday. He went to a village, yeah, and he come back home because the village didn't have fuck all. He come back home, yeah. He got 100k, just 100,000, not a million. 100,000 of his own fucking personal cash, and he took it back to Africa and he built a fucking village with 100k. That village is still going there. So tell me, where's all the fucking millions going? They're robbing you, fuck charity. It's better if you took the cash out your fucking self, yeah, and went over there and built your own fucking village. Call me a liar. Are you agent, HMC? Do they? Girl Scouts, they sell their cookies. Shut up. Do you mean that kind of cookies? They shouldn't be doing that, you know. What if they poison someone? I mean, what if someone's... I've never heard of anyone allergic to ganja. I hate when people pretend like ganja fucks them up. I'm like, bitch, she must have been fucked already, because ganja don't fuck no one up. All he does is heighten whatever it is. Ganja heightens your senses. That's all he fucking does. So if you're sitting there, yeah, miserable, and you smoke ganja, you're going to be more miserable. Standard, if you're sitting there and you're happy, you smoke ganja, you're going to be giggling like a fucking twat. Having a whitey and shit like that. It relaxes you. It makes you happy. You don't see no one smoking ganja going on a killing spree. We're too fucking tired. It's enough to roll the fucking spliff, let alone fucking go out and get a fucking knife. We couldn't even get a knife to butter a bread. Let alone go and get a knife to go and kill someone. It is, I am Mary. It is good. Obviously, I was born in Jamaica, yeah. So I'm going to be the ganja queen here. Standard. I remember, not my mum that I grew up with, not my mum that died. My real mum, my birth mum. She come on the phone, that's it, yeah. You know, my birth mum is on fucking Mother Teresa. And sitting there praying, and my brother's on the phone. And I forgot I'm on the fucking chat, you know, the live chat. So I'm there, drinking, just come out of hospital as well. Spent how many days in hospital? I just fucking discharged myself because I was bored, yeah. Shit, you know, they put me in a ward with just bare old people, and all they kept fucking doing was crying and fucking out. And I was like, done with it. It's like looking after babies. I was done. All the old people, because I'm the young one, and I'm in hospital, they think I'm the fucking nurse. Babes, can you fetch that for me? No, I'm in fucking bed with an IV drip, and I got no fucking fags, so no. Anyways, let's get on with the story, people. Sorry, everyone. Another nutter in Amsterdam. What happened? It's not me. I ain't been to... Saying that, I found my cab from Amsterdam there. My mate Jack, yeah, he went to Amsterdam and he brought me back a cab. All of his mates, but I didn't go with his mates. Is that? Who the fuck goes jogging at this time of night? That looks a bit dodgy, don't we? Maddie's jogging on a Friday night. Nah, there's something going on there. That's a drugs run or something. Or he's running away from the missus. It's a fuck this noise. I can't take this bitch. This Friday night, I didn't sign up for this. Divorce, D-I-V-O-R-C-E. Doing a fucking Dolly Parton on it. Anyway, so GENE Hackman's kid ain't been left in the will. Then, there's been video evidence. And I don't know what video evidence people are on about because I haven't quite looked into it yet, people. But video evidence of people going in and out of GENE Hackman's yard around the time of his death. His missus must have died literally like, I don't know, a week before him. Man sitting in bed, delusional, not knowing that his missus is fucking dead, couldn't smell the rotting body. She's in the bathroom, yeah. But here it is. Do you want to know what happened, peeps? It turns out because she died first, the money, it's to do with the will, the money, Gene left it to the wife. So because she died first, I think the kids are going to be fighting over it. Gene Hackman's kids. I say kids are about fucking. They've got to be, if their dad's 90, they've got to be about 60. They're near dead anyway. Am I lying though? Like, they're going to give themselves a quicker heart attack just fighting over a fucking quick meal. You know, them bastards have got money anyways. But they've hired a private investigator to find out what happened with their stepmom, who they have said she was a good woman. I didn't expect that. But they're like, nah, man, our dad married ping pong and she's all good. I'm like, is it? And then they said that the hairdresser, yeah, you know Gene Hackman's wife, the hairdresser, her hairdresser said that there was a fucking bloke stalking him. And I thought, stalking him? And I went, yeah. So before she died, the bloke was pulling up, yeah, to the yard and then asking for an autograph and all that before they died. Now, bear in mind as well, they said that she got bitten by a rat and that's how she died or some shit like that. Fuck knows what happens. But you know I'm going to find that shit out. I need to know. I need to know. It's like Liam Payne. Do you remember when I told you that man downstairs was the one that dealt Liam Payne the drugs? The cafe man, yeah, he's a fucking right druggie. Every celebrity that goes there went to him. I don't know why everyone was hiding that fucking shit. It was inevitable it was going to come out, especially when a bitch like Shamz knows about it. Of course, I was going to grass the motherfucker up. And I did. Now everyone's on that story. Rest in peace, Liam Payne. He was on X Factor with men. He got through. I suppose he's a better singer than he. I suppose he had more talent. Where's my black card or my disability card? Which card can I pull out for that? Anyways, Tony the Tiger, Frosties. That's the only person in danger. I don't. Why is it? Because I got a frosty heart? Is it because I'm cold-hearted, babes? You can tell by the nipples. Is it because I use a minx? Next story. So, we're going to move on. The last story is the best one. It's about Maddie McCann. You won't believe it. Anyways, let's move on to Bella Hadid. If you don't know who she is, talking about Liam Payne, he had a gang member, a band member. What the fuck am I thinking about? Gangs. He had a band member called Zayn Malik, the half Asian persuasion one. He's nice, isn't he? But he was mentally disturbed. It's always a license and a mentally disturbed. Anyway, he started shagging this model called GENE Hackman. He's got a rich billionaire father and a fucking ratchet model mom, Yolanda. Fuck me. Yolanda is a fucking trip, that one. I'll tell you. I am mainly main. How are you, honey? Yolanda is a trip and a half. But people, you know I love my fashion. And I've got a bit of fashion news for you. Like, let's get a bit light-hearted, but this one isn't. So, do you know, what's her name? Hailey Bieber, the one married to Justin. It seems like there may be trouble ahead, but I wouldn't read too much into that. Justin's got a new album out. So's his ex, Selena Gomez. And I think that they're both pretending that they hate each other and all that just to promote their songs. That's my personal opinion. But having fucking known what these people are like, you probably agree with me. But anyways, Oh, mainly, I'm sorry about that. It's probably my fault because I'll just jump on the live without putting out notifications. Sorry though. But I hope that you're having a good Friday though, One and everyone else that's joined, seriously. It is still Friday, isn't it, for most of you? I'm a lazy bitch, babes. Oh shit, you know, even breathing is too much for me. I'm wicked and I'm lazy. Right, so Bella Hadid phoned up police. The reason I mentioned Hailey Bieber is because Hailey Bieber was at a fashion show, yeah. And she was seen with a man holding hands with him. And the man's name is Kai Foldra. Yeah. But people, Kai, I don't know if he's a batty man or what. I don't know if he likes a bum, if he's come out of that fucking closet or if he's still in fucking Narnia. Who knows? Who cares? But this man's a model. And the problem that people were having was that Hailey Bieber, it seems like Justin and the P. Diddler case and having a new baby, he's having a fucking mental breakdown, he's doing a white boy fucking Kanye on us. That was a dog farting. Do you know what I mean? And then, when she's walking on the fashion show, she's walking outside. And someone went, Hailey has everything. And Hailey's like, oh, I'm all right. But she's holding on to a man. You're married. Fair enough, he's your friend. But Hailey Bieber loves attention. She fucking knows it. I know it. You know it. She fucking loves it. And I do know the stalking bitch loves her husband, but she's a fucking stalker. I stalked Justin Bieber for fucking years like a fucking weirdo. Am I lying though? And then it's got a clause into him. She don't even fucking want to maintain it. She's like, it's like, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Now she's stuck with a fucking ratchet nut. And she can't do nothing about it. It's like most women I know, they think that what they've got, it's all good. What you think that you're getting until you actually get it on the package and it ain't what it's scrubbed up to be. Thank you, mainly Mange, right? She doesn't care about it, she's just the handler. In it, Enigma. Reality is, that's why a lot of people are fucking happily single. I don't fucking blame them. I'll shit you fucking up. Do you know what I mean? Find out what you like, who you are. And then you're right else. I have everyone coming in. Thank you for smashing that like. But this one's quite bad. When I have heard, of Sebastian, that Bella Hadid is one of the nicest celebrities. I haven't personally met her. I've heard she's one of the nice ones. And having a mum like you, Landa, I already know Gigi is nice. And I know a lot of you don't like the Kardashians. But I don't know, I think they're okay. The morals aren't, but you know what? I've seen worse. And I think the devil wears Prada, aka Kris fucking Jenner, controls most of them. I can't imagine what they'll be like when she passes away. And that's the truth. But let's carry on, peeps. Because you know what? My man's going to kill me. I've got 1,000,001 shit to do. That's what I've done it. We've been fucking trying to decorate the bathroom for how long? And I still like, I've got the paint and everything. I'm just a lazy ass motherfucker. And then it can do it, but I'm just too meticulous. I'm thinking I want to get everything all at once and then decorate. Kim and Chris are very alike, mainly me. You know, with Chris, who the fuck has a daughter? We can slag off Yolanda, you know, Gigi and Bella's mom. But she's a helicopter mom to me, do you know what I mean? Always piloting the fucking kids. But Kris Jenner, she is She treats her kids like commodities. Like they're just fucking handbags. Seriously, man, this bitch is pimping out her kids. I don't know, at a certain age, you let your kids grow up and do certain things. You know what I mean? Some people can sit there chilling with their kids, smoking, doing whatever, going out to the pub, you know, on a Sunday. Shit like that. But filming your daughter doing a porn and then telling her to redo it because it wasn't sexy enough. That to me is a bit too far. I don't know about you, like, but I'm like, and everyone knows I'm a fucking bitch, but what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? And I got a problem with Kanye. She keep chatting about fucking a white bitch. And then, oh, look how these white bitches have got my black kid. Kanye, what the fuck's all about? You was the one that was chasing Kim fucking Kardashian like a fucking prostitute, boy. Like a little fucking lapdog. Did any of you lot see Kim chasing Kanye? Or did you see Kanye chasing Kim? Now he impregnated her with a fucking 4 babies, so they're stuck there for life. And to be fair, I don't think she's that shit of a mom. I've seen fucking shitter all my life. I don't think she's that shit. And this motherfucker's sitting there, yeah, going, whenever he's high off his head, off the fucking cocaine drugs, and shoving in his fucking gob. He's like, these white bitches, look what they're doing to me. Like, Kanye, shut up. You don't like Jews, you don't like whites, you don't like niggers. What do you like? You don't like yourself, and you're blaming everyone about your mom's death. You like Prince Harry, get the fuck over it. Your mom was a big fat fucking bitch. That was about fucking nearly 70. She should have been dead anyway. Like, shut the fuck up and stop crying like a bitch. Man's going on like he lost his mom when he was like 2 years old. Really? He lost his mom older than me. I lost mom when, and I still like crying like a fucking bitch. Seriously. Even at the funeral, I held it down. I look fucking wicked. I mean good, not wicked. I saw stormed out. I don't know. You don't know what happened at my mom's funeral. I fucking went ape shit. All them fucking hoes that turned up. Siphoning dirty little trampy cunts. I told them, none of you lot looked after my fucking mom. Now go fuck it off. She didn't like none of you anyways. Now fuck off. Hold on. And then I stormed out my mum's fucking funeral after I paid for it so the dirty little horse could sit there fucking eating the poison food. He didn't know the consequences of fame. He kind of did though, babes. He's a lying little shit. Kanye's playing. Number one, he's a cheeky bastard. Calling himself, yay, like he's Jesus, the second coming. That man's off his fucking nut. He looks like the fucking devil incarnate. About Jesus, number one. I know they say that Jesus shagged Mary Magdalene, but if people knew the truth, Mary Magdalene was a teacher, not a fucking prostitute. It's only the media telling you lot that Mary was a prostitute. Mad, innit? Look at the Last Supper. Who's that one next to fucking Jesus? Was it a man or a woman? Was it a gay boy or was it Mary? I don't know. Pardon. I had that in my mum's coffee. They did. Mainly, I agree. Kanye is guilty because he knows that his mom got sacrificed on that big fat bed. She come out of hospital after the fucking operation and died a couple of days later. Everyone thought she died on the table and she didn't. And you know, when the medication wears off and he starts tripping out, what the fuck have I done? What have I done? Then he starts taking it out on the whole world. He's a fucking idiot. Man's an old fucking trip. So I get to Blackpool and back. Deadpool. So I listen to Ryan Reynolds and his fucking small dick syndrome. And now imagine that though. You know, surgery is a very complex thing that people don't understand. To try and do any kind of surgery, do you know what I mean? And one thing I've always said is like they're endorsing chopping off your bodies and changing your sex and things like that. They're not telling you what you have to mentally prepare yourself for, what's going to happen before, the process during, and then afterwards. And one thing I've noticed, especially about any kind of surgery, butt surgery, boob surgery, you got to maintain it. Even when it comes to surgery with changing your gender, you've got to maintain it. And people don't tell you none of this shit. And how complex it is to have an operation. It's absolutely horrid. It is painful afterwards as well. Yeah, the maintenance and the pain. There's a lot that goes with it, so we can mentally mess you up. Do you know where I'm coming from? And then if you ain't got no one around you to help you, physically or mentally, what happens then? You're on a downward spiral. It's a catch-22, so you're never ever happy. What is the point? Do you know where I'm coming from? And what they should be promoting is that everyone should be happy with who they are. They shouldn't be promoting that you should change who you are for anyone. Imagine if we all look the same. How fucking boring would it be? Imagine if everyone looked like me. Fuck me, you'd be bored. Am I lying? I'm not that many man. I like giving hugs. I'm a hugger. But then, people have done so much shit in my life that it's turned me against people. And I have to put up a wall now. And then sometimes I come across a bit harsh. But I'm not harsh. I think it's protecting myself. And sometimes people need to know the fucking truth. Shielding them from bullshit ain't helping you or helping me or any. Do you know where I'm coming from? Sometimes just saying it like it is helps me, I think. But yeah, it does. I'm glad. I like when I start have a chat. But you know what? Let me just carry on with this story because we're still on the Bella Hadid one. The reason I mentioned Hailey Bieber was because she was at the London fashion show. Which one was it that happened? I think it was the Paris one. I think it was the Paris fashion show, people, but don't quote me on it. She was there holding hands with Kai Fodra. He's a model, yeah, but he's well known. If you've ever watched like the Kardashians or any programs like that, or if you're into fashion, you would have seen him walking around with people like Bella Hadid, Hailey Bieber, who else? There's Jordan Woods. He was supposedly dating Kendall Jenner. You know, all that kind of shit. So it's that kind of a person. There was a big controversy a couple of weeks ago. I reported on it on here. Was it the Paris one? Thank you for that, honey. Enigma's like, I ain't a people person. She's one of my best admins. She's like, no, but I don't like people. Hi, everyone. Sorry. I must have melted her up then, innit? She likes us. We like the Shamz no care crew, but everyone else can go fuck themselves. Fuck off the rest of it. We don't care. I'm trying to fart and take coming out. Why is it when people fart, you gotta lean? Have you like tried farting sitting on a chair like that and don't move? You know, my dad told me years ago. He said he knew a woman in Jamaica that fucking blew up a spontaneous combustion because she kept farting. I reckon he was lying. Because what does it mean? He says she spontaneously combusted. I shit myself about that. I used to have nightmares about fucking mad shit. Anyways, this guy Foldra had a police called on him. Bella phoned the police on him. There was at the Paris fashion show and they was having a fucking argument, people. Everyone was looking. This is a fashion show. I don't know if Batty Man got fucking a bit too frisky or what, if he's like bisexual. But what I heard was he was getting a bit like, and you know what gay mans are like when they get the attitude like, Don't worry, I got gay brothers, so I fucking know. I know what they're like when they get the attitude and they think they and I got a gay friend, fuck me, I got a black gay friend, they're the worst. A black batty man is the worst batty man I've got. Their fucking attitude stinks. Where's some of them batty holes? This sounds like Ariana Grande song. Like, can't remember. Anyways, it does. I bet Ariana Grande copied this. They all copy shit. Anyways, Bella Hadid, yeah, was trying to be nice to this cave folder, the one that was seen with Hailey Bieber holding hands, while Hailey Bieber's husband, Justin Bieber, was crying like a bitch about P. Diddler fondling his asshole, allegedly. So while he's sitting there crying like a bitch and going, oh, I love being a dad, even though neither of them, I haven't seen them with their kids. Have you seen Hailey Bieber being a mom? I ain't seen that bitch with her kid once. Have you seen the other one being a fucking dad, Justin? What the fuck was that? Did you not just see that? Did you just see that black thing? Mayne, tell me you just saw that. Rewind that now. On a fucking meal. I'll shit you now. Talk about the devil that shall appear. Did you see that? What the fuck was that? It better not have been a fucking babola. Or a fucking spider. There was a black thing that went back like a fucking shadow. It was massive. I literally moved out the way for it as well in my own yard, you know. The cheeky bastard. I feel like rewinding, you know, my life and being like, nah, I ain't moving. You should move. You should bypass. Why are they even in here? What is it? A ghost? Some fucking dark entities. Do you reckon it was a spider? Nah, babes, there's nothing there. Enigma, do you see how big that was? Mate, sis, if that was a spider, I'll fucking kill myself now. There's been some mad shit happening, man. I keep thinking as well, you know, if I was a spider, I'd fucking die. You know, I'd scream. You know what I'd be like on my live. I don't care if I'm on a live show, I'll fucking literally kill myself. I'd have an heart attack. That really freaked me out. I know a lot of you say you can see shit going on. But I'm telling you, I just saw a big black fucking shadow move in front of me. And I literally moved out of the way. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Fuck it. Let's just carry on with the show. It didn't interrupt us. Well, it did for a hot second, but you know what? Fuck the cunt. Let's carry on. So Bella Hadid phoned up the police because Kai Foldra was getting a bit too much. And you know what I mean when I say too much? A bit too I heard he's getting in her face and getting a bit too hands-on. And she kept saying, can you leave me alone, please? And he wouldn't. So in the end, security at the Paris fashion show was called, people. So it looks like them two ain't friends anymore. And you know what? It was called... excuse me. For inappropriate behaviour. What can I say? But here's the main news that I wanted to talk about. But before we go through the main news, let me just give you a quick rundown. We done... we've talked about P. Diddler, peeps, yeah? We done P. Diddler. There's been 5 charges dropped. You know what, as well? My partner told me earlier, Kim Kardashian has passed a lawyer test. I mean, how long has she been studying to be a lawyer? She's finally a lawyer. So, Kanye, you better gear up, mate. I'll give Tony Busby a call if I was you. Anyways, then you got, we did talk about Kerry Katona. She was slagging off Meghan Markle, saying that her program was shit. Well, I think we talked about that a couple of days ago. Then we had young Philly in a Magaluf hotel, yeah, where a woman that was 20 years old had reported before the Australian case that he had raped her and essayed her after she had sex with his friend. Then we've also got the next news. Sorry, everyone. We had GENE Hackman. Apparently, his wife's hairdresser said that they had a stalker, and it was on camera. It is on camera. If you check out Popcorn Planet and this channel, you see it. If you check out Sebastian's channel, he talks about Bella Hadid, yeah. So you can find out more information. Oh, the young Philly one, babes. Oh, I thought you knew about that one. Wow, with the young Philly one, I'll give you a quick little synopsis on what happened. We all know that young Philly got arrested. Oh, my battery's going to die, so I better hurry up because the main story's coming up. My fucking cold's kidding me. Young Philly, he got arrested last year. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. I've been covering that many fucking cases, I can't even remember. Anyways, young Philly got arrested. I think it was last year, peeps. And in Australia, they do take laws very seriously. So if they won't just arrest him because, like in Britain, I could say, oh, that one's done something and, you know, whatever. In America, depending on the state, depending on what countries, you know what I mean? Every country is different, like France, Germany, every fucking country is different. So a lot of people can get away with certain crimes in certain countries. That's why you see a lot of people doing things in certain countries because they know they can get away with it. In Australia, you can't fuck around. Young Philly's probably too young to realise that you can't fuck around, yeah. Listen, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Now, I heard during the CV a few cases, but the cases I heard about young Philly, it was just people, you know, like, oh, he's a bit too handsy and he's a bit too cocksure, thinks he's all that kind of story. And I'm like, you know what, that's like Mo's fucking young man. So I wasn't really taking notice, but I was like, he needs to be careful because one of these days someone's going to accuse him. Now, look what happened. In Australia, someone accused him. And they've come with proof because in Australia, they need proof. And the girl's battered. So he was playing in a club. He took this girl, yeah, this young girl back home. She's over the age of consent. But she's, you know, whatever, as you do. He took her back home. Do you know what I mean? Then they're doing what they need to do. And I don't know if she was consenting at first. But then he got a bit too frisky. He probably had too much to drink. And she's like, yeah, do this. And he's like, strangling the bitch. He's punching her. I don't know what the fuck he done. But the girl come out with bruises. But what I did find out, because, you know, the Seaside Swift story, this girl has got a reputation for accusing people. So it made it look good on young Philly, to be fair. But what didn't look good was that all his friends wasn't supporting him. And then I found out a couple of days ago that there was another case. And remember what I told you, like, people about young Philly? I've heard personally during the CV, this is when I was doing all my reports on the royal families and that, back in the day when I was getting paid. I know, I'm so bitter. I'll always be fucking bitter. Money's money, innit? It's my job. Right, not one of them. Even that fat one, Chunks, came out. And he's like, oh, I can't really talk about it. But like I said earlier in my video, there is a video where they was playing a little game, people. And young Philly says to Trump, would you trust me with any females in your family? And Trump went, are you fucking mad? I wouldn't trust you with my sister. I wouldn't even trust you with a stranger. Young Philly started crying. He knew. And that's when we know. She knows. And I know she knows. Thank you, mainly I'm alone. And it was, and you know what? I tried having not young Philly's side because I'm not keen on him. But because, and this is where we shouldn't judge, the reputation of that lady, she's tried to accuse him other black men before of doing that. And it's nothing to do with black, but it just seems like she's got a certain type. Do you know what I mean? Them young blackens that are on them kind of programs. So the one that accused young Philly in Australia, she's accused other men. And it turns out that it was fake allegations. But I was like, oh, poor young Philly, until I found out that there's been more cases on him that's been covered up. And the reason that none of us knew this case that I'm talking about now in Magaluf happened before the Australian one. And the reason that it's only coming out now is because it's going further. It's actually going to trial. So, like I said, it opened up a can of worms. And I think a lot of his friends knew about this trial because this happened to a British lady that was in her 20s. Yeah, you're going to hear about this. I told you I come with breaking news. This will be coming out in the papers in the next couple of weeks, people. So, yeah. She had sex with his friend. And when she went back, she went downstairs and then she went back to young Philly's hotel room. And apparently he was touching her inappropriately and then he raped her. Afterwards, she told the police a few weeks after she come back from Britain. The British police told the Spanish counterpart, the Spanish police. And because of the Spanish laws, they couldn't really put it out in the papers until they gathered all the evidence, blah, blah, blah. Now they gathered all the evidence, all that shit. It seems like shit's hitting the fan, if that makes sense. So that was a breaking news about young Philly. You can spread that shit. Now, is everyone ready for the main one? I should do this before everyone else does it. We talked about Ryan. Don't forget to check out my other ones that I've done this week, people. With Ryan Reynolds saying he doesn't want to be in his wife's court case anymore. And then she says that she doesn't want to be in the court case either. And then Justin Baldoni's like, no, fuck you. I'm suing you and the rest. And then I tried to go through my texts and all that shit. That one's kicking off. Anyways, the main one that I wanted to talk about. This one's a serious one, and I will say, all my content is found on the public domain. I do operate using the fair use guidelines, together with my own opinions, which are not necessarily true. Now, this one, yeah, it's a Maddie McCann case. Now, my friend Icebreaker, he's covered the Nicola Bully case, me and him, and a few others. He done an interview with the man that dragged the river for Nicola Bully. If you haven't seen it, check out Icebreaker's channel. He's a lovely lad. I'll shit you know. Anyways, I did have another story, but I'll tell you another time. We've got too many stories. This one is a breaking news. Is everyone ready? Everyone ready for the breaking news? Madeline McCann. I only remember this because she went missing my son was 1 year old when she went missing. I'd just become a new mom. And, you know, when you're a new mom, you're protective of your children. And finding out that posh doctors, went abroad to Portugal and they left their child in an hotel with a bedroom window open and sat in a fucking restaurant and told me that you went every half an hour to visit your kids, even though you could have had 3 babysitters. And then instead, someone kidnapped the oldest child, not the youngest ones. That would have been no problem. The oldest one. The one that was an IVF baby. Not the youngest two that you made normal. The IVF one. Then you're finding out that the dad used to work for Tony Blair and all the government and all the paedophile fucking schemes. And the mom's a bit weird because she sounds like she's the one that fucking murdered him. Then she's sounding like you drugged your fucking kid with Calpol and fucking gin and fucking whatever else that these posh people give their fucking kids. And then it turns out like 2 people out of the 9 that were there were not collaborating with the same stories. But we'll keep their names secret because they know who they are. And also, after Madeline went missing, the parents hired a car and their dogs, cadaver dogs that had been 100% in every case, smelt blood. And all of a sudden, it couldn't have been Maddie's blood, but it was. I'm thinking the parents know more than what they're telling us. They're probably covering up crimes that ain't nothing to do with Maddie, but it's making them look like they're fucking killers. Now, I don't know about you, like, yeah, but I'm guessing that fucking 75% of the world reckons that Jerry and Kate have something to do with killing their daughter or going missing. Am I lying? I couldn't give a shit. They look heartless. Jerry looks colder than fucking ice. The man looks like he just come out of the fucking freezer. He don't even look defrosted. Talking about frosty flakes. Look at Jerry McCann. If you want to look what fucking ice looks like, look at Jerry. Cold-hearted, look at Jerry McCann. If you want to look at guilty in the fucking dictionary, look at Kate. You see a picture of her. And let me tell you something. If it was a cheap-ass family, there wouldn't be no one. Look how much money was spent on Madeline McCann. Like the Idaho 4 case that we're studying now, people. That's had the biggest FBI on it. The biggest FBI in any case. Look at the P. Diddy case that we're studying. He's had the most charges that anyone in the whole world has had, ever. Really? P. Diddy, I'm not fucking bad. You need to fucking look at the fucking handlers. Everyone associated with him, you might as well fucking say that they're all the same. There's always someone above P. Diddy. So who the fuck was that bad? That's the evil one. But anyways, with Madeline McCann, there was a woman called Julia Wandel Delt. And she was claiming that she was Maddie. I think she's some Polski bitch, some Polish bitch. Oh shit, you know, it feels like someone's just grabbing onto me. But this Julia, yeah, I've reported her. And my mate, Icebreaker, he had Julia on his show. He's interviewed her. So please check out his show, people. And when me and Icebreaker, when he was doing him, I told him, because I want him to interview Jaguar Wright. She's a fucking dickhead. And I want to talk to my brother, JR, and that. Because I've heard some news about Jaguar. She's a fucking ratchet, but that's a different story. That entity is a different fucking witchcraft shit. I want to talk to all them ones. Income is making me laugh. I've been watching their shows. It's kicking off. I love a bitch that kicks off. But sometimes fuck them off. Fuck the fucking noise. Fuck the bitches. Do you know what I mean? Concentrate on what we need to. But anyways, the Madeline McCann, there's a woman called Julia Wandel. And like I said, if you check out my mate Icebreaker's channel, he has been interviewing her. And when he done the interview, I played it. I told him I was going to play it. So I played it on my show. I think it was around December. I played it, or November. I can't remember when he done it. Anyways, when he done it, yeah, I was like, oh, you don't want me doing it, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, no, no. So I was like, playing it, rare. And I really wanted Jaguar to come on, but I was too busy doing shit. And Jaguar Wright will never fucking entertain me because she's a pussy hole. And now she got Shamz. And well, fuck off, Jaguar. I couldn't give a fuck. And the fucking real. I don't know what shit you're coming out with, but whatever drugs you're having, just stop and go to a new dealer. Remember I told you that, and you can thank me later, bitch. Anyways, hey Jaguar, she can't say shit about me. She fucking hates me. Even Tokyo told me, Tokyo will ban me. I purposely go on everything to do with Tokyo just to piss her off. And as soon as she sees Shamz, all Shamz have got this, they all hate me. Because I know I'll interview all their fucking families, friends, and everyone in the fucking industry just to call them out. I don't like unfuckery, I don't like witchcraft. I don't mind Tokyo. What I don't like about her is that she acts like a bad bitch. I don't like bitches that act bad, yeah. And they're disrespectful to me. Tokyo Tony was disrespectful to me, and I don't fucking like it. And then with Jaguar Wright, obviously she don't like me because how many fucking shows I made about her? She hangs around with all my fucking family. She thinks she's all that. She's a fucking dickhead. And then even when I interviewed a fucking man, anyone to do with that, she don't fucking like it. Any YouTuber to do with that, I will fucking call it out. And I'll tell them, I like Sean Davey Way. And I like the fact that Sean, I played his video, I told him I was gonna, where he made that phone call, where Jaguar Wright was telling everyone that she's gonna call out all the she's gonna fuck us all up, all the YouTubers. That's what I'm right with bitches like that. My YouTube, I spend hours doing research. You spend money trying to get police records and shit like that to do shows and shit like that. And people try and fuck you up. And then they're like, why are you begging money? Because it's a fucking business. Like, does this look like I'm volunteering? I'm in fucking pain. I can't do real jobs anymore. So this is my job. And when people disrespect me in that, especially whores like that, I'm going to call out the fucking whore. Everyone knows I'll do celebrity gossip all fucking day long. There's no way I'm getting fucking sued because these celebrities know. They don't play. Don't play with me. She don't hate herself. She's very clever. I don't dispute that. Jaguar Wright is very clever. It's just that her direction in life is wrong. Like a lot of black women. And especially, one thing I find when women get together, especially women of their own kind, you could be all Chinese or all black or all Indian, they always have some kind of fucking stupid competition. And sometimes I feel like I'm the man in the group because I ain't got time to be having competition with no bitch. I know which bitch can do better jobs than me, and I respect it. Some bitches I can't. When they find out you can do better than them, they're like, you think you're that? No, we don't. Just work together. And that's one thing I've noticed on YouTube. A lot of the black channels talk about black people doing better for each other and shit like that. But they don't. None of them. And it's an embarrassing mess. When I'm sitting there watching all these black channels turn against each other, a lot of times I talk about it to try and to educate them, just to say, do you know what you're doing? You make yourself look stupid. And there ain't no fucking point because 1 minute they're friends and then the next week they ain't. And there's the fucking arguments. Is it worth losing a channel or sleep over? No. But Jacqueline needs to understand. She needs to stop chatting shit. And the thing that I understood with fucking what's her name? That fucking one that we're chatting about, Jacqueline. What I understood about her is she loves the fucking fame and she misses it. But she's going about it the wrong way. She's telling stories and elaborating on it. It's not Chinese whispers. She's remembering things that didn't happen. Or just trying to embellish it to make it look better than it actually was. And that's when people start to lose respect. And when you're talking about sexual abuse and serious things like that, you don't embellish. That's where I've got a problem because I've been through that shit. And if she's been through that shit, a lot of people, you'll either go one way or the other. You'll either be a whore or you be fucking straight. This bitch has turned into a fucking witchcraft whore. She knows it. And I ain't playing. But like I said, when I was interviewing her husband, I says, Gumba, you must have fucking loved her. Because there's no way you'd be with a woman. I could say that I hate a lot of my exes, but there's a reason I was with them. Think about it. So there was something that I was attracted to at the time. And that's where you got to question yourself. Is it really worth it? But you know what? I ain't got no problem with her. I can understand being a YouTuber and all that. And it's new to her. Fuck that bitch. Anyways, Madeline McCann. Like I said, there's that Julia. There's a woman claiming to be Madeline McCann. Madeline went missing when my son, like I said, was 1 year old. So it was like, what, 2007? Was it 2007, yeah? Was it May 2007? And it was nearly her 4th birthday, if I can remember rightly so. So there's this woman called Julia that says that she is Madeline McCann. If you actually look into the case, there's a lot of things that will tell you that Madeline was actually murdered and her body was buried, or she was kidnapped. And during the kidnapping, there was a lot of blood, which means she was injured. There's some people said that they saw a man that looked like a dad carrying her, but then other people said they saw a disheveled man carrying a girl in the same pajamas that Madeline was wearing that night she went missing. What I don't understand is, why would rich people who could have babysitters, you paid for it, why don't you want your kids going in the free clubs or having a free babysitter and you're leaving them with a window open in the bottom bit of the hotel? You didn't have, what, AC? No one's questioning that. Why ain't no one questioning the parents? Is it because they are posh? Because if this was someone from a lower class family, what would you lot have done? You would have chastised them. It's absolutely disgusting. But here's what is going on. There's a woman that was, and here's a breaking news. There's a woman, and her name, let me just get it, people. It's Karen Sprague, yeah? She's been giving money to Julia, the one that thinks that she's Madeline. So Karen has been sponsoring Julia. It's like you lot giving me PayPal to say, yeah, Shamz, talk about the Diddy case, talk about the idol. Oh, rare. Do you know what I mean? So this Karen, the McCanns have sued her. Oh, fuck, my battery's going to die. The McCanns have sued Karen. So this is the breaking news, people. You're going to find this out in the next couple of days. The McCanns have sued Julia and Karen. And they said there's four counts. Yeah. And Sean and Emily, those are the twins. Sean and Emily are the twins. So this woman called Karen, a British woman, she's been sued by the McCanns. Well, she has been sued. I think they've won the case. And Julia. And then Julie's family says that she refused to take a DNA. I know for a fact that's bullshit. If you watch Icebreaker's channel and all that, you will see everything. So to me, this news is a load of fucking shit. The McCanns, yeah, are the dodgiest motherfucking killing little shits, in my opinions, that I've ever heard. And Jerry McCann is one thing. You worked for Tony fucking Blair, yeah, and Cheryl Blair. She's one of the dodgiest fucking paedophile bitches going, in my opinion. And then you had an IVF made baby that you knew that you was going to give away. You think people don't know the real fucking story? You're fucking waste, man. And then you're trying to make her like Julia is not. It doesn't matter if Julia is not. Down the rabbit hole, I respect you. But you too fucking mainstream. There's a trying to go down the rabbit hole as wicked, as brilliant, as research. But I think that girl gets secluded by bullshit. And she really doesn't know, yeah, how corrupt these fucking people are. That normal people can work for the government. Jerry McCann has been working with the government for fucking years, and he does a lot. He's a top doctor. You better be careful they ain't doing shit to you, lot. And I'm not no people. I'm off skate. I've done 1 hour, 36 minutes, and I'm dying here. I haven't had not a PayPal in like, what, a month? I'm done. I don't think nobody likes me. But I will be back soon with more news. I'm always here with breaking news. You lot can spread the news, see friends. Don't forget, Shams will be the first one with the breaking news. You can thank me later. All my admins, thank you for being here. Everyone that is here, please have a nice, listen, it's a fucking weekend. It's nearly April, March. Just chillax, fuck everyone. Think about you for once. Do you understand me? Right, everyone, give us a kiss. The minx is off, Sky. That's my chair. Bye. Like, subscribe, and share. And everyone else that's been here, thank you. And don't forget to PayPal me if you dare. Love you. Bye. Bye. Come on. Love you.